Good morning, TC families. Welcome to Game 3 here at the Detroit Motor City Girls Fest. Team Colorado set to face off against the BK Selects. Coming off yesterday, solid win against the LA Lions, but then a tough loss to the Detroit Honeybakes and a shootout that went 6 rounds. Team Colorado in a basically must-win situation could use some help from the Lions, who are currently playing against the Honeybakes. Open face-off here. Kelly Sherman, Wiedemeyer get the nod for the start here this morning in Troy, Michigan. Visa and Rican back on the point. BK takes possession in their own end, breaking out to center. Moving into the TC zone, they'll flip it down deep into TC territory. Rican. Short pass up to Sherman. Sherman's pass off the mark. BK takes it. Loose puck right out front. A Tose made by Samora. And a penalty incoming to Team Colorado on that exchange in front of the net. TC with a quick action in front of Samora. Makes the initial save. That loose puck was right there on the doorstep. TC will have to kill off a 90-second penalty here, just 32 seconds into the game. Face-off will be to the right of Samora, deep in the TC zone. Visa with the penalty. Huang and Looks like Hugh out there on the back end. Walsh and Chopix Chase. Egan, I'm sorry, that's Egan over there switching places with Huang for the PK unit. Face-off win by BK. Set down deep into the TC zone. BK with control over here on the near side board. They'll move it back up top to the point. Back to the sideboard. BK still with control over here on the near side. Back up top now to their point. Moving across, watch closely by Chopix Chase. Trying to keep that play to the outside. Good stick there by Huang. Breaks up that advance. BK with possession once more. Trying to pick that off now. Cece intercepts a pass. Gets it tripped out to center ice. Strong play here so far by the Team Colorado penalty kill unit. Huang now with it back in the TC zone. Across to Egan. Egan's clearing attempt blocked by BK Traffic. Now BK moving to the slot. Quick shot in on Samora. Save made. Loose puck kept out of danger. Egan clears it out to center. Fresh PK unit for Team Colorado. Now out Kelly along with Deckers, Hugh, and Riedlinger. BK regrouping back inside their own end. Kelly trying to keep some pressure on that BK breakout. Now out at center ice, BK pressuring back towards the TC zone. Good play by Pugh to clear that puck out. Just 8 seconds remaining here in the penalty to Visa. Long pass off the mark for BK. That'll go the length. And we'll have an icing call and just 1 tick of the clock left on the penalty to Emily Visa. Face-off will come back 200 feet into the BK end. 12:58 remaining here in the first period. A couple solid chances right off the bat for the BK Selects. Masiello and Deckers now up front. Finish off this penalty kill. Team Colorado now back in full strength. Brennick hops on in place of Visa coming out of the box. BK trying to get back into the TC zone. Flipped up into the netting for a stoppage and play. Face off just outside the TC zone. Masiello coming in for the draw. BK will take possession off that face-off win. Deckers trying to force that back out to center ice. BK just inside the TC zone. Masiello also trying to battle that puck away. Riedlinger, short pass up to Brennick. Couldn't quite get it past the BK defenders. BK now with possession down deeper in the TC zone. Deckers trying to wrestle that puck free. Comes to Riedlinger. Long pass up to Brennick off the mark. And we'll have an icing call here against Team Colorado. And we'll come back into the TC zone for the face-off. Puck drop to the right of Samora. Walsh settling in for the draw. Almost poked free there by Bella Choi. Off that face-off, St. John Klupen, the other winger, out for Team Colorado. Pass blocked there from BK out to the center ice. They'll keep it in up top at the blue line. Chipping it down deep into the TC zone. BK with possession in the far side corner, now tied up against the boards. Visa and Walsh digging for the puck. Walsh pinches off the BK player. Now Visa comes away with possession. Short pass up to Sanchon Klupen. Cross for Choi. Choi's going to be in the red line. She'll dump it down deep into the BK zone. Sanchon Klupen on the move for the forecheck. BK back with possession in their own zone. Breaking out here on the near side through center. Back into the TCN. Offside is the call. 11:30 left to go here in the first period. Still scoreless, 0-0. Team Colorado with a successful penalty kill right off the bat, just 32 seconds into the first period. Nita Kelly now with the face-off. Sherman and Wiedemeyer on the wings. One back to Huang. Huang fires one into the BK zone, right in on net. BK with possession back behind their own goal. Looking for the pass on the near side. Huang breaks that up, keeps it alive inside the zone. Kelly turns and fires, hits Traffic. Huang now with possession, turns, looking for the pass to Sherman, picked off there by BK. Through center, and chipped down into the TC zone. Egan grabs it in the corner, sends it up the near side board for Sherman. Sherman trying to get that puck back out to center ice. BK puts it back in offside.
I don't know, from the start, it looks like this team's pretty beatable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, they're fast, but I haven't seen good punting yet out of them. So, good, strong penalty kill to start the game, for sure. We don't want to start.
What did NYU / player in front?
Yeah, it was just an exchange in front, nothing serious.
I can't believe we've had 2 games start 10 minutes early. That's unheard of for a tournament.
Mainwaring now with the puck, working into the BK zone, looking for the shot, couldn't quite get one off before being collapsed out by several BK defense. Now back to Mainwaring on the right side, working their way into the corner, pushed off the puck. BK takes possession out of the corner now here on the near side. Chocolate's Chase battling for it on the sideboard. Puck squirts out to center. Walsh quickly throwing that right back toward the BK zone, offside the call. I think we're cheating and just adding 15 minutes period to all the schedules. That way they can say they're always early. Face-off will come back out at center ice on the intentional offside ruling. Walsh with the draw, wins that back to Pugh. Pugh, good patience there, trying to poke that through the middle. Picked up by BK, just outside their zone. Back into the TCN, Riedlinger now with it. Cross ice pass hits BK player right out front. Riedlinger gets it back. This time she'll send it back behind the net for Pugh. Pugh now sidesteps the BK player, looks cross ice. Walsh leaves it for Chocolate's Chase. Maya Chocolate's Chase working her way into the BK zone. Taken down on the play, no call. BK with possession back behind their own net. Working up the near side. Out to center. Riedlinger scoops up the loose puck, throws it back out to center ice once more. TC finalizing a line change here. Deckers chips that towards Masiello right at the BK blue line. Tied up here on the near side board. Brennick steps in to help as well. BK comes away with possession, working out to center. Chipped into the TC zone. Samora pushes the puck over for Pugh. Pugh battles that BK player, leaves it for Masiello. Lila Masiello now out of the near side corner, looking for the pass, picked up by BK back behind Samora. Pugh will grab possession once more. Deckers now with it on the sideboard. Long pass, couldn't quite make it through traffic. Riedlinger trying to back it up there. Now Pugh grabs a hold of it, throws it all the way down in on the BK goaltender, allowing TC for a change. Long quick pass for BK, gets possession into the TC zone, working way through some traffic. A good save made by Rieken as Samora was tied up by the net front traffic. Now BK from the left side, another shot in on net, save made by Samora once more. Loose puck kicked out to the side by Visa. BK bringing the pressure down here as we get closer to the midpoint of the first period. Pass out to the point, another shot set just wide left. BK now from behind the net, pass out, blocked by traffic out front. BK really pouring the pressure on now. Unable to clear, BK holds the line. Another shot from the point, this time in clear lane on Samora. She'll hold on for the rebound, and that'll do it. Oh, rough stuff. Rieken's not going to take that. Get the hell out of my goaltender's face. We'll have a face-off deep in the TC zone.
Definitely a bit of swarming going on there.
Yes.
Our girls just have to, they've got to retain the composure and not get running around. And then when they do get the puck, not just throw it away and make a play to get out of the zone.
Face-off to the left of Samora deep in the TC zone. Kelly with the draw. BK wins that back to their point. Fed down the sideboard, picked up by Huang. Short pass to Sherman. Sherman's on the move through center, shipping it down into the BK zone. In pursuit on the forecheck. BK will come away with possession out of the corner. Wiedmeyer now on the hunt for that loose puck. Pass out to center, just off the mark for BK, but still down into the TC zone. Thrown towards the net, blocker save made by Samora. Back up top for BK. Good stick by Wiedmeyer, pokes it out to the middle. BK regrouping just inside their own zone. Long pass up the middle. Back into the TC zone. That might have been a little offside there, but Mainwaring picks up the loose puck. Over on the far side, she'll tip it out to center. And icing waved off here. BK has to recover back in their own end. Chocolate's Chase looking for that puck out of the corner. Walsh breaks up the play on that near side board now. Mainwaring working down into the near side corner, gets some help from Walsh. Chocolate's Chase, real bummer behind into the boards. Walsh feeds it back to Chocolate's Chase. Now from behind the net, pass up top for Egan. Egan fires one, can't get it through the BK forward. Still pokes it down deep into the BK zone once more. Chotvik's Chase takes a little bit of a forearm shiver to the back into the boards. This game bringing a much more physical presence this morning than yesterday's affairs. Mainwaring trying to filter that puck through, gets it. Nice little backhand shot, and a save made by the BK goaltender who apparently lost it. Still had it tucked away, and we get a whistle for a stoppage in play. TC's turn to bring the pressure now in their offensive zone. We'll have a face-off to the right to the BK goaltender.
Little elbows up high on that play from behind.
It was.
Don't seem like they're calling anything, so.
No, they're letting him play for sure. Decker's trying to force that BK player's turnover. Pugh picks it up just inside the TC zone, gets some room. Selena Pugh now gains the red line, trying to get it out of the referee's skates, gets it into the BK zone. Masiello now with it, throws a backhand pass, goes to front, picked off there by BK. They're back to work out to center from the right side. BK working into the TC zone. Leithinger trying to keep the play to the outside. BK still with possession back behind the net, looking for the quick pass to the left side. Up top now to the right side point. Throws one towards the net, deflected. Loose puck to the side. Good coverage there by Team Colorado. Leithinger now with it in the far side corner. Settles for the tie-up, battling BK player. BK now, they'll take back possession. Leithinger trying to tie it up once more. Get some help there from Masiello. Back behind the net now. Pugh's going to scoop it up in the near side corner. She'll send it back around to the weak side. Wernick will pick it up off the sideboard. Chipping it out to center ice. BK trying to throw that right back into the TC zone. Just a bit onside there. That was a close one. Pugh muscled off the puck back behind the net. Masiello's turn to throw some elbows here. Battle for it here in the corner. Masiello takes down a BK player. Pugh still tied up with the other BK player. Hard physical play here this morning. Referees are definitely letting them play. Now just to the side of the net, loose puck squirts out. Samora comes over, traps it up, and plenty of extracurricular activity in front of the net after the whistle. We'll have a face-off deep inside the TC zone. It's a different brand of hockey in Rochester, I guess.
They got match and toughness here. I think they can do that. I like the stuff in front of the net. Like, don't let these girls get away.
No, if they're going to let him play, you respond right back. Face off to the left of Samora, deep inside the TC zone. BK takes possession in the corner off the face-off. Now right up to the slot. Quick shot. Goes wide left. BK now with possession. Once more back up top of the blue line. Long shot sent in on Samora. Save made. And a rebound. They score. Seemingly simple shot from the left side point. Initial save made, but the rebound was just too much to handle for all the traffic in front. BK buries the first one of the game.
Are we on the Wi-Fi or the cell?
I got cell. Is it pretty bad? The Wi-Fi wasn't.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi's terrible.
Yeah. Face off that goal. TC pushing back into the BK zone. BK with possession. Down deep in their end. Over on the far side, Walsh digging for it with Wiedemeyer and Sherman on the wings. Walsh comes away with it, trying to step into a shot. Blocked there by BK. They're quickly back out to center, into the TC zone. Pass and across, good tie-ups by TC defenders. Walsh now with it, sends it to Rieken. Rieken now working her way up the far side board. Has to back it up. Too much pressure by BK on that breakout. Visa now with it out of the corner. Short pass looking for Walsh. In the slot, Walsh picks it up, leaves it for Visa. Visa's going to release some pressure, take it back behind Samora once more. Looking for some room, drops it for Rieken. Reagan Rieken now, short pass up to Sherman. Lets it go for Visa. Chipping it into the BK zone. TC on the change now. BK's got some room. Working back into the TC zone here on the near side. BK cycling it back to the corner now. Dug free by Chotvik's Chase. She'll chip it past the BK player. Now Chotvik's Chase on the move. Good strong shot, rebound right there in front. Couldn't quite handle that. Masiello had the opportunity now, a 3-on-2. The BK player peeled off a 2-on-2 back into the TC zone. Main one meets it over there on the far side board, chipped out to center. Now from the right side, BK takes back possession, all alone in front. Visa gets there in time to break that up. Now Mainwaring pushes it back to Visa. Visa's got it back behind the TC net, back to Mainwaring on the sideboard, chips it past one player that'll be held at the line. Visa now picks it up in the high slot in TC zone. TC going for the change. Visa on her own into the BK zone. Stops in the corner, finds a pass, looking for Brennick. Brennick stick tied up, couldn't get anything on that one. BK now transitioning back out to center. They'll chip it down into the TC zone. From behind the net, Wong trying to pressure that to the outside. Broken up now, taken by Nina Kelly. Kelly's got some room, sends it across, good connection there with Brennick. Brennick will throw in on net, stick aside by the BK goaltender. Here on the near side board, BK back to work out at center. Moving into the TC zone. From up top, good play there by Egan. Towards the pass, keeps it to the outside. Kelly picks it up, short pass to Brennick, tied up there at the blue line. Chipped out to center by Kelly. TC, good short shift, changes here. Flashlight's back out. Egan, looks like Decker's sacrificed the stick on that play. Now long pass Sherman off the bench. Couldn't quite get a stick on that, and icing will be the call on the missed long pass. Much faster pace than the two games yesterday between both teams. Plenty of action on both ends. Ice somewhat tilting in the favor of BK currently. TC responding well despite the early goal in the first period. 1:54 left to go in the first frame. BK up by a score 1-0. Walsh with the face-off deep inside the TC zone. BK with the win. Back out, long shot deflected there up high over the net by Wiedemeyer. She'll pick it up over on the far side board. Trying to work out to center. Walsh with the good backup there after having the puck knocked off Wiedemeyer's stick. Now back into the TC zone. Wiedemeyer sends it across behind the net for Pugh. Pugh makes a bit of a body there. Out of the corner now. Pass intended for the slot. Good tie up by TC out front. Sherman on the move trying to get there first. BK with possession deep in their own zone. They'll throw a long one off the mark out to center, picked up by Pugh. Across for Riedlinger. Pugh once more scoops it up inside the TC zone. Pugh creating some room, trying to get out to center. Finally gets the puck cleared. Masiello also digging away for it. BK will come back with possession. Back into the TC zone, shot stick aside there by Samora. Less than a minute remaining now here in the first period. Right from the side of the net, quick shot, the save made by Samora. Net is off its peg. Referee gets a quick back through now with it out of the corner. Samora had to make a bit of a glove save there as it came right at her on the pass attempt across. Now Riedlinger looking for the long pass, gets it cleared out to center. BK on the regroup. Chopfix chase pestering. Riedlinger once more with the attempted clear. This time goes off a skate and deflects into the TC bench for a stoppage in play. 20.9 seconds remaining in the first period. We'll have a face-off just outside the TC zone in front of their bench. Masiello, Chopfix chase, Mainwaring, Visa, and Rican for Team Colorado. Tied up off the dot. BK comes up with possession. Chopfix chase and Mainwaring trying to keep that alive inside the BK zone. They'll get out to center, back into the TC end. Less than 10 seconds remaining now. Visa just trying to keep that pinned up over on the sideboard. A little bit of puck movement. Mainwaring trying to dig it out. And that'll do it for the first period. BK is going to take a 1-0 lead into the second frame. Great action from both sides.
Yeah, and you know, our girls have been the D have been controlling it down low and reversing and stuff, but it's I think they're trapping up at the boards, and so there's no breakout pass. So they use that center lane when they use the center lane. or even get someone stretching like up through the middle and a slash across the middle. Like that's what they. It's like they're one stick handle too long to hold on to the puck to not release it and get the clear breakout pass right away.
We've got to be much quicker with these girls. They'll take advantage of every mistake that we make.
And I guess if I was a coach, I'd be telling Sophia to hold on and just cover anything that comes her way, right? Just
we'll take the face off.
Take the face off every single time. So that one goal, he got scrambling and then kept the puck in play. And
that rebound came out. I mean, it came out pretty far. That was a hot shot. Well, that wasn't really that strong of a shot for the point. Just the rebound kicked out so far, right to a clear BK play. It was chaos in front of the net too.
Yeah, that seems to be their model. They've got quick enough players; they just like swarm, right? Like, it doesn't seem like they've got any kind of like superstar players. Reminds me a lot of the teams we played at Silver Stick last year in like Stargate, right? Like all these teams from Canada were very similar style, right? Everyone can skate, and they've just got a really quick forecheck, right? It's just swarm.
You get pressured like that, put it back in your heels. Yeah, you make mistakes. Both teams ready for action here to start the second period.
Let's see if I can get the shot count from DK here.
Kelly, Wiedemeyer, and Sherman up front for Team Colorado. Visa and Rican on the back end. Samora to my left, set between the pipes. Second period underway. BK with the face-off win. Right back into the TC zone on the far side. Sherman trying to keep that on the outside, back up top of the point. Long shot off the mark, wide. Now out of the near side corner. BK keeps it alive at the blue line. Looking for that centering pass, tied up by Visa along the boards. Now back behind the net. Pushed over to the far side. Sherman and Rican working the puck. Rican overwhelmed by two BK players. They'll take back possession. Working on the near side here, back up top of the point. Pass and across. Long shot, stick aside by Samora. Now from the near side corner, back up top to the point. BK looking for another long shot. This time in on Samora, save made, and she holds on for the whistle. 51 seconds off the clock.
Your D to D is almost automatic, right? So that weak side winger is just going to go straight to that player.
Pressure right away. Face off will be deep inside the TC zone to the left of Samora. Walsh, Chocolate Chase, Mainwaring up front. Long and Egan on the blue line. TC takes possession. Another face-off pass deflected across center. Backed up by Egan. Across to Huang. Huang now. Short backhand pass up to Mainwaring on the sideboard. Mainwaring trying to chip that puck free. Gets it out to center. BK will make a quick regroup at their blue line. Almost blocked there by Huang. On that rush here into the TC zone. Right in on Samora. Save made. Keeps it out of trouble. BK trying to chip that down low, but pops up into the netting. And we'll have a face-off outside the TC zone.
Finally getting to my Tim Hortons here.
Walsh back in for the draw. Tied up off the die, all sticks tied up, nothing available. BK finally picks up possession. They'll push back into the TC zone over on the far side, thrown towards the net just wide. Near side battle for Egan. BK with a quick pass out front and a shot. I think we got a stick on that, deflected that wide. Walsh intercepts a short pass, steps around one BK defender. She'll gain the red line, dump it down into the BK zone. TC going for the wholesale line change. Plenty of room. BK in the breakout. Long pass off the mark. Picked off there by Huang. Huang connecting to Masiello out at center. Short pass up to Brennick. Couldn't quite get a stick on that. BK will turn that right back around towards the TC zone. Pass sent across. Deckers will scoop it up in the far side corner and release it for Huang. Lena Huang's got some room. Connects with Brennick. Brennick now back into the BK zone here on the right side. First offensive zone time here for Team Colorado in the second period. Back up top, Rican looking for the pass. Riedinger, I'm sorry. Looking for the pass across to Pugh, but blocked by BK. It'll float down in on BK or on Samora, and she'll hold on for the whistle. That's the kind of stuff you can't let happen too. That'll send a message like, stay away. Face off to the left of Zamora, deep inside the TC zone. Masiello set for the draw. BK will take possession off the bat. Short pass out front, no stick from BK available on that one. Good play by Pugh to keep that out of danger. Now back up top at the point for BK. Long shot sent on Zamora, save made. Who's puck now back behind the net. BK with possession. Back up top of the right side point. They'll fire another one on Zamora, a save made and held for the whistle.
She did a good job like clearing the pathway and boxing out the players. So it's a good shot.
Yeah, we'll take those outside shots all day if we can control that traffic in front.
I got 3 diabetes ratings. This is so sweet. I don't eat donuts.
Kelly with the face-off, wins that back to the corner. Visa will pick it up for Team Colorado. Immediate BK pressure there, prevents that advance. She'll send it around to the near side board. Rican has some room, steps across to center. Now pass up to Sangchon Cooper, trying to deflect that over to Choi, but picked off there by BK. BK is turned out to regroup back at their blue line. Tripped out, not quite out. Yeah, I guess it did make it out. Kelly back in offside.
Boards are blocking her view on that instant replay there. So.
Yes, yeah. I called it, kept it. Kelly, Wiedemeyer, and Sherman now, 14 Colorado. I'm sorry, that's Walsh at center, not Kelly. Walsh. Chipped out into the BK zone. Visa and Rican on the blue line. BK now with a breakout, working into the TC zone on the far side. Good play there by Rican, breaks up the advance. Tied up now, sent around to the near side board. BK is going to get there first. Back up top to the BK point, over to the right side. For another shot, sent in on net. Hits traffic out front. I think Visa blocked that one. Dropped down on her stick, fortunately. Now BK once more fires a shot, goes wide. And the net pushed off the pegs. We'll have a stoppage in play. I think we need some new pegs. It seems to be coming off pretty easy.
Well, and all these boys are kind of taught to push off that post, right? So.
Yeah. Sevilla's got some strong push too. That's those soccer legs. Face off to the right of Zamora. Inside the TC zone, Masiello with the face off for Team Colorado. BK, clean win back to their points. Blocked there by Mainwaring. Pass attempt. Now another pass out to center, floats over to the far side corner. Egan takes a pass from Huang up to Mainwaring. Out to center. Masiello chips it down into the BK zone. Chopper chase. And Mainwaring to the forecheck. Centering pass! Just couldn't quite make it through to Masiello. BK now on the move back through center into the TC zone. Here on the near side, sent toward the middle, tied up there by Huang. Now back behind Zamora once more. BK with control, quick pass, and a shot goes wide. Mainwaring couldn't quite handle the hot pass there from Egan. BK still with possession inside TC zone, sent across the right side point. Now looking for another shot. Good save there by Zamora. Turns that rebound over to the corner. Egan with some room, scoops it up inside the TC zone. Gets some help from Masiello. Chipped up into the BK end. Mainwaring trying to get a stick on that. Now Masiello will scoop up the loose puck inside the BK zone. Sends one towards the net. Decker's off the bench looking for some more check. Activity now up. Egan, long shot blocked there by the BK player. Kept alive inside the line by Huang. Decker's now down in the corner on the forecheck. BK will send that over to the far side. Chipped out, back into the TC zone. Egan will scoop it up for Team Colorado. BK on the change. One BK forechecker, a second one added. They'll take back possession inside the TC zone. Now from the right side point. Shot blocked there by Deckers. Good play by Lauren Deckers blocking that shot, but she's still down on the play. She took one off the ankle, I think, and another shot, a save made by Zamora. Net off its pegs once more. Deckers hobbling over to the bench on that shot block. Looks like her right foot took the brunt of that one.
Hopefully it's okay in 30 seconds here.
Yeah. Toe cap.
Don't take your skate off.
Yeah, exactly. Face off to the left of Samora, deep inside the TC zone. Walsh, Choi, and Sangchong Pupin with Pugh and Riedlinger.
He's going to try to freeze the net in place there.
Good luck. Face off outside the zone. Walsh settling in for the draw. Choi keeping the BK player on the left side in check. BK with a face-off win. Back out of the center. They'll move it back into the TC zone here on the left side. Broken up there by Pugh. Couldn't quite get a stick enough on that to clear. Riedlinger will pick it up in the near side corner. Sends it around for Pugh on the far side. Pugh now short pass up to Choi. Crossing red line. Choi at least gets it into the BK zone, but they'll quickly turn it right back out to center. Back into the TC zone. Up top, set down low. BK still with possession back behind the net of Samora. Walsh and Riedlinger trying to force that play. BK still with possession, wide open. Point, too hot to handle for BK, fortunately for Colorado, as that right side point was wide open. Now in the far side corner, Pugh and Choi battling for it over on the board. Sangchong Pupin couldn't quite handle that bouncing puck. BK forced to regroup back out at center. Trying to ship it in. Hits the skate of the BK player, now tied up in front of the timekeeper's box. BK will get it dumped down into the TC zone. Riedlinger scoops it up back behind some more. Both teams getting some personnel changes, creating a little room. Riedlinger gets some help from Walsh. Walsh trying to bank that one off the back of the net, picked up there by BK. Back up top to the right side point, cross to the left. Back up to the right side, long shot, good save by Samora. Rebound kicked off over in the far side corner. Walsh now gets some help from Riedlinger. She'll scoop it up in the corner, gets it tied up, battling two BK players. Walsh steps in to help. Now BK from behind the net. Walsh came together with that BK player. Now once more back behind the net. Good battle from Walsh there. BK still with possession inside the TC zone. TC getting a bit hemmed up here. Now Pugh with it in the corner, gets tied up. Walsh now trying to dig that puck free. Second BK player joins the mix. Walsh comes away with it. Off the boards, picked up easily there by the right side point from BK. Now from the slot, good stick there by Choi. Now finally broken up and can't quite clear though. BK maintains the zone, turns and fires. Good shot block there from Pugh. BK getting all the bounces here. TC unable to maintain possession enough to clear. Now shot, good block there from Wiedemeyer. BK recovering back inside their own zone. Wiedemeyer and Masiello. Good play by Masiello trying to pressure the forecheck. BK still with possession. They'll connect the pass cross ice. Get it out to center. They'll come back to the near side. Pass a little too far in front. Who's going to pick it up? Grabs it. Long pass up to Sherman. Sherman's got some room here on the right side, working into the PK zone. She'll take it back behind the net. Sherman, good play there. Gets it at least deep inside the BK zone. They'll take back possession. Flipped up out to center. Off the back of the BK player, now back into the TC zone. Mainway, good steal there. Recovers, looking for that cross ice pass. Lisa and Chafik Chase, they'll get there first. Maya Chafik Chase, almost to Mainway, loose puck out front. BK recovers. And now with some speed back out to center, marching towards the TC end. Drop pass off the mark, BK recovers. Visa will scoop up the loose puck. Finds Mainwaring here on the near side. Mainwaring trying to chip past the BK player, couldn't quite keep a handle on that. BK regrouping back inside their own zone. Kelly trying to trap that up over the far side. BK maintains possession. They're back into the TC zone here on the near side. Rican trying to force that play to the outside. BK players trade places on the drop pass. Now back behind the net. Lisa trying to pinch off that player. Good recovery there by Kelly. Prevents that centering pass. Now back behind the net once more. Over to the corner, shoveled back for Rican behind the net. Rican looking for some room. She'll back it up to Lisa. Long pass looking for Kelly. BK intercepts and back in, offside the call.
It was a great shift by Maya on the rush and then a hard back check to take that player out.
Faceoff will come back towards the BK zone, just outside their blue line. 4:53 remaining in the second period. BK still on top by a score of 1-0 on their first period marker. Masiello, Brennick, and Sang Chong Pupin for Team Colorado. Pushed into the BK zone. They'll regroup inside their own end. Connected long pass up over here on the near side. Working into the TC zone. Nice shot. Good connection on the pass and a shot. Finds the back of the net. That's BK's second. BK brings the trailing third player across, sweeping in at the right time, and a good pass connection and a heck of a shot right from the slot. Beats Zamora on the blocker side. Face off back out at center. Wiedemeyer, Sherman, and Walsh.
Can't see the numbers on the video.
Okay. BK pushing back into the TC zone. Good pass deflection there. Walsh picks it up on the far side. BK steals back possession now, working towards the net. Quick shot from the sharp angle on the short side. Save made by Samora there. Now BK with possession over the far side, working towards the front of the net. Now back behind Samora. Pass up top of the point. Shot blocked there by Wiedemeyer. BK now with possession at the right side point. Pass sent across to the left. Up top once more. BK looking for another shot. Deflected up high over the net. Huang recovers back inside the TCN. Sherman now working her way out to center. She'll chip it down into the BK zone. Took a little bit of a contact there from the BK player. Now Wiedemeyer picks off that pass attempt. Wiedemeyer working it on the near side. Kelly pushed into the BK goaltender. And now a little extra activity here. Kelly was totally pushed into the BK goal. She had nothing to do with it. We'll see what comes of this exchange in front of the net. Wiedemeyer and Kelly with some extra activity. Lena Kelly hits the box and looks like they'll take a BK player as well. Should be pretty even both sides on that. Looks like both players will get roughing calls. We'll have a face-off deep inside the BK zone on that exchange. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the second period. BK sitting on a 2-0 lead currently in this one. Masiello, Mainwaring, and Chopfix Chase for Team Colorado. Pugh and Riedlinger up top on the blue line. Face-off won by Team Colorado. Mainwaring feeds it back to Pugh, back to Mainwaring on the near side. Out of the corner. Mainwaring looking for some room back up top for Pugh. Pugh fires one from the floor, scores! What a shot and deflection out front, and trickles in. Team Colorado's on the board. Masiello with the deflection coming across the front on the shot from Pugh. Yeah, she's got to get her butt back in the box. Be careful on that one. Team Colorado, good traffic out front. Pass from Mainwaring to Pugh. Shot from Pugh. Deflection from Masiello. And that, I believe, is the first goal scored against BK in this tournament. In the third game. Now face-off won by BK, chipped into the TC zone. Riedlinger out of the corner, feeds it to Mainwaring. Mainwaring trying to chip that out, doesn't quite get it away. Shot deflected off into the far side corner. Pugh battling it. Now back behind the net, BK with possession. Mainwaring blocks that pass out front. Chopfix Chase trying to break that play up. BK now with possession back behind Samora. Up top from the left side point, looking for a shot. Now in on Samora, save made and held for the whistle. BK with a quick response and a couple shot opportunities here as we breach the 3-minute mark of the second period. Face-off will be to the right of Samora. Walsh, Wiedmeyer, and Sherman up front with Visa and Rieken on the blue line. Face-off won by BK. Quick shots in on Samora, turn aside. Visa feeds it over to Rieken in the far side. Rieken will back it up to Visa behind the net. Visa now, long pass connecting with Sherman out at center. Sherman working into the BK zone, sends it over to Visa. Cross now for Rieken. Rieken sends a short backhand towards the net, picked up there by BK. BK trying to bounce that off the boards out to center. Walsh has her pocket pitch right out at center. BK now back to work in the TC zone here on the near side. Rieken trying to force a play to the outside. BK backs it up to their left side point. Now down to the sideboard, sent towards the net, picked off there by Visa, trying to chip it back out. Kept alive inside the zone by BK. Visa with the steal. Long pass up for Wiedmeyer. Wiedmeyer's got a little bit of room. Dances around the BK player out at center ice now. Wiedmeyer back into the BK zone. Couldn't quite get the shot through. BK disrupts that. Back out to center. Now two developing here for BK. Trying to walk in towards the net. All players come crashing down into Samora. And a whistle will stop play with 1 minute 40 seconds left to go in the second period. Shoot. Reagan should have shot that ball.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing.
I don't know.
Automatic shot towards the net.
Masiello, Mainwaring, Chotfix, Chase back out for Team Colorado, Riedlinger and Pugh. As we wind down the second period, face off to the left of Samora. Masiello with a face-off waiting, picked up by Chotfix, Chase. On the move, back into the BK zone, pushed off the puck. Over on that far side, BK takes back possession inside their own zone. Mainwaring almost picking off that pass. Now Chotfix, Chase goes back onto the slot. Short pass to Masiello. Bouncing puck in by, he settled for a shot. BK now recovers. They're back out to center, working into the TC zone. Pugh trying to force that off the plate. Now sent toward the net, blocked by traffic. Scooped up by Selena Pugh. She's got some room moving into the BK zone. Chips it past the defender. She'll pick it up back behind the BK net. Trying for the quick backhand pass to Mainwaring. Is right there on the doorstep, tied up though. Less than a minute left to go here in the second period. Masiello unable to hold the line now. Man rush for BK. Coming back in the zone. Shot deflected high up over the net. BK with possession back behind the TC net. They'll send it over to the far side corner. Now centering pass blocked there by Pugh. Peeling out from the sideboard. BK now up in the high slot, floating over to the near side. Shot blocked there by Mainwaring. And finally, TC will relieve the pressure, send it down 200 feet. Icing will be the call with 23.9 seconds remaining in the second period. Big face-off upcoming here, deep inside the TC zone.
Grab the puck and eat it. Grab the puck and eat it. Kill off 23 seconds easy on the boards. So.
Yeah, off the glass, no icing. But if you got to take the icing, I don't know. Face off to the right of Samora, Kelly, Wiedmeyer, and Sherman. Back out for Team Colorado, Rieken and Visa on the back end. Kelly gets the boot for the strap on her helmet undone, it looks like. Walsh back out to take the draw for Kelly. Walsh pushes that over to the near side board. BK takes possession. Sent in on net. Loose puck out front, and Samora gobbles it up and holds on for the whistle. 16.9 remaining here in the second period. Another face-off to the right of Samora. Walsh back in for the draw. Clean win back to the point for BK. Couldn't quite get the shot through traffic. Walsh able to chip that up to Wiedmeyer. Makes it out to center. BK picks it up outside the blue line, trying to get back in. Well, ruled offside. I thought she did it. We'll take the offside call for sure with 4.2 seconds to go here in the second period. Walsh will take the face-off once more for Team Colorado. Play tied up. BK will send one in. Zamora pushes that over to the corner, and that'll do it for the second period. Great action so far from both sides. We're going to hit the pause button for an ice make. We'll be back for the third period. BK on top, 2-1. Good response from TC in the second.
I don't have the shots. Shots in the first period are 10-4.
Okay. I'm imagining that's BK's advantage on the shots.
Yeah.
we're about to start the third period, so good luck and hard. Okay, follow that and come. All right, we're back ready for third period action. Team Colorado's going to start with Walsh, Chaffetz Chase, and Mainwaring. Visa and Rican. One goal separates these two teams. BK with a 2-1 lead here starting the third period. Here we go. BK into the TC zone off the face-off win. Visa leaves it for Mainwaring in the corner. BK picks up that loose puck. Walsh trying to push that out to center. BK holds the line. So we're in from the far side board, now fed across. Couldn't quite handle that one. BK still maintains possession. Pressure from Chaffetz Chase. Back behind the net, BK with a quick pass out front. Too hot to handle. Mainwaring buzz that one down. Back on her stick, she'll gain the red line and send it down deep into the BK zone. Chaffetz Chase in pursuit of the forecheck. Comes together with a BK player, trying to tie that up. Kelly fresh off the bench, trying to keep that alive inside the BK zone. Wiedmeyer now puts it back into the BK end, takes a solid hit there from the BK player. Now Wiedmeyer from the point, fires one and an odd rebound.
Weird rebound.
Punches off to the far side. Nobody there for Team Colorado. Would have been a nice backdoor rebound play. BK trying to clear the zone, tied up over on that far side board. TC punching it a little bit deeper into the BK end. BK with possession. Pass picked off there by Huang. Huang from the sideboard, trying to work her way for a little bit cleaner shot now. Sherman fires one towards the net. BK goaltender save. Wiedmeyer trying to throw that up front, taken there by BK. They'll clear it out to center. Huang with it, back inside the TC zone. She'll turn back toward the strong side, connecting a pass. Looking for Wiedmeyer. BK picks it off now. Shot, save made by Samora. And a rebound gobbled up and held for the whistle. BK with a quick chance there. Yeah, you're on frame. You're good. BK with a quick opportunity right away here in the third period.
We need to stop those gray zone turnovers. That's the worst.
Yes.
Possible place to turn off.
Face off to the left of Samora. Masiello, Deckers, and Brennick for Team Colorado. Wiedlinger and Pugh on the back end. TC clears down into the BK zone. Deckers in pursuit on the forecheck. Masiello trying to pinch that off on the near side board. She holds on to it, looking for a centering pass, picked off there by BK. Wiedlinger trying to hold the line. Masiello also trying to chip that off the BK player's stick. Pugh chips it up for Brennick. Stolen there by BK out at center. Back towards the TC zone. Dropped up along the near side board. Wiedlinger trying to push that back up to center. BK able to hold the line. And now good stick by Brennick. Chips it out to center, forcing the regroup for BK. With some room on the TC change, BK right back into the TC zone. Pass off the mark for BK. That floats back down into their zone. Sanchon Krupin looking for the pressure. Pass picked off there by Walsh, feeds it over to Sanchon Krupin. Shot from afar, turned aside by BK. Walsh with it in the corner, gets some help from Choi. Walsh and Choi digging for it in this near side corner battle. Choi finds a quick backhand pass. Now Walsh with it. Feeds it up top for Rican. Rican fires one towards the net, hits too much traffic out front. And now BK able to clear. They'll send it down the length of the ice. Icing will be the call. I know it was a backhand.
These girls got to practice their backhand.
Yeah, I know it was a backhand shot, but yeah, that would have been a shot in my opinion instead of a pass back to the point.
Yeah, just while it was chaos, right?
Yeah. Even if it created another rebound, that's what you need. Face off to the left of the BK puck stopper, Kelly, Chopfix, Jason Mainwaring. Up front for Team Colorado, Visa and Rican on the back end. Quick pass back to Visa. Long shot, blocked there by BK. Chopfix Chase now. Over on the near side, or far side board. Mainwaring didn't quite get a stick on that puck. Trapped up over on the sideboard by Visa. Now Mainwaring trying to send that out front. Blocked there by BK. Traffic Chase traps it up on the near side board, trying to make her way out to center. Looking for the short pass to Kelly, taken there by BK. Rican couldn't quite hold the line there at the BK zone. Floats all the way down into the TCN. No icing here, as Rican did make contact with that puck. Now back behind Samora. Visa and Rican battling for the loose puck. Two BK players digging away as well. Squirts free, Rican picks it up for Team Colorado. Rican's got some room, moving out to center. Short pass to Chopfix Chase, show gain the line. Trying to feed it to Kelly. Didn't quite make a connection on that pass. But down in the near side corner, BK will pick up possession. They'll move it back out to center. Pass off the mark, and it'll have the distance for an icing call here with 10:43 left to go in the third period.
Like BK's a bit rattled. They're making a lot more mistakes and kind of throwing the puck away and icing the puck a lot more than they have in the first two periods.
I agree, their passing is not as crisp. They made a couple of looked like easy passes, but couldn't make the connections. So that's good. Let's get them back on their heels.
Not used to being in a 10 game.
Sherman, Masiello, and Wiedemeyer now for Team Colorado. Huang and Egan on the points. BK will take possession off the face-off. Egan trying to get that back into the BK zone. Stopped short there by BK. Long pass. Too hot to handle for BK. Now Huang trying to get that play back out to center. Masiello will pick up the loose puck off the sideboard. Short pass up to Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer with it over on the far sideboard. BK will take back possession. Good steal there by Pugh. Gets it chipped out to center, forcing the regroup. Back in, offside is the call. And I jumped back, I put it on the Wi-Fi to see if it was any better, man. Both of them were just horrible. Face off out at center ice. Masiello, Sherman, and Wiedemeyer. Quick defense change, Pugh and Riedlinger.
We need some new Velcro for Bolinas. That's the second time this weekend.
I was going to say maybe at least once a game that thing comes flying off. TC with a face-off there, trying to push back into the BK zone. BK with possession, moving back towards the TCN. They'll get in offside here on the near side board. Face off just outside the TC zone. Masiello back in for the draw. Clean win for BK. Good pass up into the TC zone on the far side. Center pass broken up there by Riedlinger. And now played back out to center for Team Colorado. Now Wiedemeyer trying to chip through the BK players. Couldn't quite make it. BK recovers him back into the TC zone here on the near side. Walsh tying it up in the corner. Deckers will send it back around for Pugh over on the far side. Pugh's pass up to Wiedemeyer. Gains the red line, dumps down into the BK zone. Deckers in pursuit on the forecheck.
Trap up. We got F2
Trying to get
in a lot closer.
Tied up BK. Now back on the move out to center. Broken up there by Brennick, and Walsh picks up that loose puck, getting into the BK zone. BK player comes crashing into Walsh, but she pressures it back down into the corner. TC almost without some left side point coverage. Holds the line for just a second. BK able to chip it out the center. Now back into the TC zone on the right side. Passing across in the middle. Fires a shot. Zamora got a piece of it. Deflected wide. Now picked up here on the near side board for Deckers. Good pass to Kelly. Lena Kelly getting in, gets a shot off. It was deflected. Turned aside by the BK goaltender. Now BK back into the TC zone, picked up by Chofix Chase. She'll take it back around behind the TC net. Looking for the short pass up to Mingmurray, but stolen there by BK. Pass across now from the right side. Shot! Score!
An unfortunate play.
Yeah. All off a small turnover on that far side. Nice shot from the BK player, but it's an unfortunate turnover for Team Colorado inside their own zone. Masiello, Chofix Chase, and Mainwaring remain out for Team Colorado. Visa and Rican. Too much traffic in front of Zamora on that one. It was a nice shot. BK with the face-off win back into the TC zone here from the right side. Shot blocked there by Rican. Now from the right side point, BK dumps it down deep into the TC zone. Visa picks it up over on that far side. Digging for the puck, Mainwaring along with Visa. They get that loose puck free. Visa gets a handle on it, sends it across to Chofix Chase. Chofix Chase with some room here on the near side, getting back into the BK zone. From the sideboard, chip down from Masiello. Masiello pinched off on the play. Now BK could have pass out of center, trying to dump it in, blocked there by Huang. BK will back it up to just inside their own zone on the regroup. Deflected down into the TC zone, collected by Visa. Past the halfway minute mark of the third and final period here in Game 3 at the Motor City Girls Fest. Turnover there for Sherman. Sherman's got Wiedemeyer. Maybe a 2-on-1 here. Sherman forced over to the near side board, couldn't get a pass off. Wiedemeyer was caught and tied up on that play. BK now good. Walsh almost had a clean pick there at the blue line. Back into the TC zone over on the far side. BK trying to work towards the middle. Shot couldn't quite make it. Now sharp angle shots in over the net, almost taking the head off the linesman. Out from the near side, BK another shot attempt. This traffic off front now, loose puck once more. Too much traffic and another goal. With absolute chaos in front of Zamora. And that puts BK up by a score of 4-1 with 6:24 left to go in the third period.
Getting away, letting players walk around them and stuff like they get out, get back and be physical. That's the only way this team. We trap them up in the corners and make it really difficult for them to skate. We're right there. So.
B's down still on that play. Bodies flying everywhere out front. B. Wiedemeyer still slow to get up. Getting back on her feet now, being held back to the bench. Wiedemeyer back on the bench. Kelly Choi and Sang-Chong Pupin now for Team Colorado. Hugh and Riedlinger on the back end. Riedlinger scoops it up off the faceoff lane for Team Colorado. Pass picked off there by BK. Back to work in the TC zone. Riedlinger breaks up the pass over here on the near side. Kelly almost has a pocket pick. BK takes back possession now from the slot. Riedlinger breaks that up, pushes it over to the far side corner, sends it back around for Kelly. Kelly gets around one BK player looking for Sang-Chong Pupin. BK takes possession back, then chip it back into the TC zone. Riedlinger takes that. She's holding her freaking stick. I mean, come on. There you go. It's about freaking time. Wow. Like the whole entire time exchanged around back behind the net. So give me a break. And then he just finally decided to call it. That was
It
ridiculous.
was like down here, there wasn't even a play on the puck, and the girls pinning one of our players.
Yeah,
It's like,
pinched
right?
off. Yeah, Lila. So Team Colorado will get a power play here. Hopefully trying to inject some life back into this game.
I would guess if it wasn't a tournament, it might make sense to pull a goalie at this time.
Right. Kelly, Pugh, Visa, Walsh, and Chopfix Chase power play unit out for Team Colorado. 5:37 left to go here in the third period. .90 seconds power play on the clock. Kelly with the face-off, wins it back to Visa. Visa short pass looking for Walsh. Walsh.
She passed it to herself.
Did he rule closing her hand on it? I mean, he made the hand pass signal, but it was to herself.
She put it to herself.
Face off outside the BK zone on the supposed hand pass. Walsh now with the face off. BK will win that back. Inside their zone. Looking at the pass out to center, back inside the TCN from the left side. Pulls out for a shot, blocked there by Visa. She'll take a pass from Pugh. Visa now with plenty of room, getting some speed through center. Into the BK zone here on the near side. Fires one towards the net, deflected high up over the goal. Out of the corner, Chopfix Chase picks it up on that far side. Back down to Visa. Now centering pass deflected there by the stick of the goaltender. Deflected out to center. Pugh will pick it up back inside the TC zone. 45 seconds remaining in the power play for Team Colorado. Short pass to Chopfix Chase. Moving back into the BK zone. She'll stop short over on the sideboard. Dumps it down deep. BK picks that off, and they'll send it down the length of the ice. And icing will be the call with 29 seconds remaining here in the power play for Team Colorado. Face off to the left of the BK puck stopper. Kelly with the draw. Walsh and Chopfix Chase on the wings. Pugh and Visa still back on the blue line. Good win back to Chopfix Chase. Feeds it to Visa. Visa short pass to Walsh. Walsh fires one. Save made by the BK goaltender and held for the whistle.
They're pretty aggressive on pressuring the anchor there, so they're going to move it a little bit quicker than they used to.
Yeah, you got to be fast. Kelly with a draw once more to the left of the BK puck stopper. Tied up off the dot. Walsh comes in, trying to get that puck, squirts free, and icing will be ruled. 14 seconds remaining on the power play.
You got to keep this power play.
Deckers, Masiello, Brennick, Huang, and Egan now to finish off the power play for Team Colorado. Masiello with the draw. Ties up off the dot. Brennick trying to fish that out. Masiello will pick it up in the corner. Makes her way towards the front. Sharp angle shot. Rebound picked up by Masiello. BK now back to full strength. Pass sent across. Brennick couldn't quite find it. Now Brennick trying to turn and fire one towards the front. Stolen there by BK. Wong couldn't quite hold the line. Egan will fire that back into the BK zone side. Face off out at center ice with 3:52 remaining in the third period. Walsh, Sherman, and Wiedemeyer now for Team Colorado. Egan and Huang on the blue line. Sherman picks up the face off. Tries to fire one in on net. Moves in. Another shot fired and a save made by BK and held for the whistle. Walsh with the face off to the right of the BK goaltender. BK wins that cleanly. Sends it back behind their own net. Moving it up the far side board. Almost picked off there by Sherman. BK connecting passes out to center. And the last one off the mark, but chipped into the TC zone. Walsh taken down on that play. Huang now back behind the net. Stolen there by BK. Up top now to their left side point. Shot fired, deflected way up over the net. Off the back glass. Tied up in the corner now, picked up by Walsh. Nestled off the puck, and now we got another penalty? Is that what that was? BK looks to be going back to the box, giving Team Colorado another power play here with 3:12 left to go here in the third period. High sticking is the call. TC with another power play chance here late in the third. Trying to find the back of the net. Pugh, Kelly, Visa, Walsh, Chopix Chase for Team Colorado. Face off set towards the net. Turned aside, now kept in by Chopix Chase over on the far side, working towards the net. Pass it down for Kelly. Kelly being pushed off the puck back behind. Chopix Chase picks it up for Team Colorado. Sent across looking for Pugh, but intercepted there by BK and sent down into the TC zone on Samora. Visa with it back behind the TC net, drops it for Pugh. Pugh with some speed moving out. Across to Chopix Chase. Runs into BK trouble. Visa will scoop it up. Now moving through center. Gets into the BK zone. Drops it for Walsh. Pass across to Pugh. Pugh fires one, and a save made by the BK goaltender and held for the whistle. She's good about controlling rebounds. Face off in the BK zone to the right of their netminder. Wiedenmeyer, Masiello, Mainwaring, Riedlinger, and Sherman for Team Colorado. Face off one by BK back to the corner, chipped up the near side boards, taken by Wiedenmeyer. Wiedenmeyer now steps, fires one into the BK player, recovers it, sends it to Sherman. Sherman over on the far side board, back on top of Riedlinger, back to Sherman, couldn't quite handle the pass. BK will take possession. They'll send it around to the near side board, taken there by Wiedenmeyer. Wiedenmeyer, too much pressure from the BK penalty killer. Riedlinger will have to back it up into the TC zone. Long pass connected with Masiello. Across to Sherman. Sherman moving into the BK zone. Back behind the net. Sherman still with possession. Trying to drop that, but BK will take possession. BK now back to full strength. Riedlinger. Pass it across, and the penalty over, taking advantage of that. Shot in on Samora, turned aside. Now BK with possession here on the near side inside the TC zone. In the corner, Riedlinger looking for that puck, get some help from Wiedenmeyer. Wiedenmeyer and Riedlinger digging away for it. Riedlinger comes away with it back behind the TC net. Short pass up to Mainwaring. Got across to Wiedenmeyer. Wiedenmeyer couldn't quite split the wickets. And now BK back into the TC zone. 1 minute remaining here in the game. BK now with it up at the right side point. Up top, sending on some more, turned aside. BK still with possession. Working across to the near side. Samora is going to scoop that one up and holds for the whistle. 44.2 remaining here in the third frame. BK with a 3-goal lead, looks to take this one. Kelly will take the face-off for Team Colorado. Choi and Brennick. I'm sorry, that's Sang-Chong Kupin out there. Regan and Huang on the back end. BK with possession back behind the net. Centering pass blocked there by Samora. Now out of the corner. Pass it up to the top high slot. Shot fired just wide. Now lots of traffic out front. Puck scores free across the goal mouth. Kelly looking for Sang-Chong Kupin off the mark. BK will put that right back into the TC zone. Offside the call. .8 left to go here in the third and final period. Face off just outside the CC zone. Walsh, Deckers, and Brennick. Visa and Rieken. Tied up off the dot. Rieken will pick that up. She'll chip it off the boards out to center. BK with a quick regroup, sends it back into the TC zone. Taken there by Visa to Brennick. Brennick's going to fire that one out, and that'll do it. TC comes up short against an undefeated BK Selects here in pool play. It's a hard-fought battle. Just a couple of mistakes by Team Colorado that were capitalized on by the BK Selects.
Shannon wants to give a shout out to her cousins.
We'll figure out what the next game is and keep watch for that. Thanks for watching on this one.
Can you see me?
No. Stand up higher. Be taller. Be taller.
Okay. Hey
Yeah.
Mom, hey Dad, hey Q, Cameron, Bert, thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. The one goal was just a snipe, like, you saw it all the way through. Just snipe that. That's where Sophia gets beat all the time. Is that block side, block side.
I think there's too much traffic.